Evet, Multiverse Lock kanalında Disco Elysium'da kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Yanımda yine Kelebek var.
Merhaba.
Kelebek'le beraber geçen bölüm patrona gittik. Patronla konuştuk. İşte çorba görevini yaptığımızı söyledik. Söylediği Sansar'ın kapısını açtık. Bir içeriye girdiğimizi falan söyledik. Ekstra bir görev daha verdi. O ertesi gün sabah gideceğimiz tarafta olacak o görev. Patron tarafı bu şekildeydi. Şimdilik nereye gitsek? Şu fedailerle ilgili bir görev daha aldık. Yani daha doğrusu bir geliştirme aldık. Onu yapabiliriz bence. Ondan sonra o şekilde devam ederiz. Değil mi? Hı hı. O zaman çıkalım şöyle. Gidelim fedailerle konuşalım. Basayım. Şununla bir daha bir konuşayım. Şununla konuşmuştum.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk to the... No trouble at all, mister.
Evet, bunda bir şey yok. Okey. Gidelim. Gidelim. Ya ben o 6-7 saatlik oyunumda böyle bir yerden bir yere zıplamam gerekti benim. Ve bu buradaydı yani. Bu bölgedeydi. Bu konteynerların buradaydı. Şimdi neresi olduğunu hatırlayamıyorum. Ve zıplamıştım da yani çok düşük bir ihtimalde ama zıplamıştım. Neresi olduğunu hatırlayabilsem yine zıplamaya çalışacağım da.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
Birisi burada dağıtmış.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Biz dağıtmışız burada. Limanda ileri düzey bir gözcülük görevindeydim diyeceğim.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, all right.
This is the night.
Buraya kadar gelmişiz ya. Şurada bir kapı daha varmış. Ve montu aldığım yerdeydi yani atlama seçeneği. Ama bunda nedense çıkmadı. Allah Allah. Neyse. Acaba ben şu aşağıdan geldiğimde yukarıya tırmanma seçeneği mi vardı? O da olabilir bak. Yanlış hatırlıyor olabilirim. Neyse ya. Nasıl olsa geziniyoruz. Küçük. Şu adamla bir daha bir konuşayım. Ekstra bir şey açılmış mı bakayım. Bir şeyler açılmış. Şu eldivenlerimi değiştireyim. Verelim.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Şunu düşündüm. Bir.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work.
Okay. Bununla da bir daha bir konuşmak istiyorum. Okey, hiçbir şey yok. Devam edelim. Şurada bir şey var.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Buna bakmışım zaten. Okey. Devam edelim. Devam edelim. Şu fedailerle bir konuşalım. Evet.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Buna haber gitmemiş mi?
No. I's here.
He understood what you were doing. Taking now watch the other guys fuck it up by falling.
Konuşulmuş şeyleri değil mi?
You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Burada tek tek adamları gözlemliyor.
Yes. Falling out of line to please him. This is the best cut.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Biri ona
Use
laf
it to take a dig
sokuyor.
at his friend. Floodgates open.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you,
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
This one knows how to keep things going. He's a hothead, but not one to be taken lightly. The last one is a bit of a black sheep.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got
Too late. You already got a pretty good picture of these guys. You can use this.
Burayı tam net ben de hatırlayamadım da ondan bakıyorum. Ah,
incriminating. Now
Huh.
that's Ebrard. And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back? Because we did. All of us together.
oo.
Hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
Bir.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinaise'de, we agreed.
This isn't something he came up with on the spot. It's his standard reasoning, a product of many years of being Titus Hardy.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
2 kişi mi?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Bence de 2.
Who do you fucking think does?
Oo, zor. Evet. Ben Mangus söyleyeceğim ya. İyice damarına basacağım bunun. Isın biraz.
The sweaty man turns red and looks first down, then
It's not the fat ass. Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Ya kızım ya sen ne kadar kötü bir karakter çıktın ya.
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
We hanged him up by his neck until he got...
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty
Ya
sure
cesedi
you had at least
şey
2
yapamadık
years
ki.
of cop school and many more of active service. This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have
Evet.
to work with what you know.
Aynen yapamadık. Kustuk her seferinde. Başka bir soru sorayım ya. Yapacak bir
Maybe
şeyimiz
wrap
yok.
it up instead?
Ya kızım ya.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semini.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
İki bence.
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
Söylediklerine pişmanmış adam.
Kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. He started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Evet, bir gariplik var.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinaise'de matter. And I'm not...
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Üç.
Titus, do not answer.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She does.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself.
As you can see, these men can only take so much
Acaba
baseless.
yetkili bunda deseydik
I'm doing my
adam
best to keep the situation
numaralarını
simple.
dinlemez miydi ya?
Olabilir. Bilemiyorum ki. Bence çok bir şey değişmeyecekti orada ya.
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Bak.
Bence 6'yı diyeyim. Biraz üstüne gideyim mi?
Bilemedim.
Biraz üstüne gideceğim ya.
Peki.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Okay.
Wise move. You made the right
Niye
choice.
böyle bir şey yaptın o zaman?
Ne olacak diye merak ettim ya ondan sırf.
And get the fuck out of it.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinaise'de, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group response.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Wow. 3 mü? Ay. Bunu diyeyim bari.
Sen bilirsin.
Oh, so you went and talked to my
Yani
phone.
çok değişik şeyler söylüyorsun.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born, but having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Okay. Artı 2 aldık. Bundan bir şey çıkmayacak. Bitirdik.
Beyaz da aslında bir kere deneyip bir daha sonra şey yapabilirdim.
Aa doğru beyazdı değil mi ya? Doğru o zaman şuradan otoriteyle ilgili her şeyimizi alalım.
Keşke otoriteye verseymişiz ya sonuncu.
İşte bilemiyorsun ki o nerede ne zaman hangi şekilde karşına çıkacak.
Otoriteye eksi veren varsa onu geç çıkarabilirsin.
Aynen onu da çıkartayım. Otoriteye eksi veren bir şeyimiz vardı sanki. Yokmuş. Otoriteye şu an eksi veren şu ya. Eksi 1 veriyor da çok vermiyor yani. Otoritemiz şu an 4. 2 de oradan geliyor 6.
Değiştiremiyoruz değil mi?
Yok değiştiremiyorsun anladığım kadarıyla oyunda. Bir kere daha konuşayım beyaz zaten.
Tamam.
Bunlara bakayım bunlarda ne yazıyormuş.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Hadi bakalım.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Tamam o zaman çık direkt ya. Değil mi? Şimdi.
Aynen. Kim silahını versene yuh.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
İki diyeyim bari.
And
Bir şey
what
olmayacak ya
exactly is
bence.
all the while talking racist shit? Don't think we aren't.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
Ya bak Can ya.
Of course you have.
Moralimiz bozuldu.
Holly said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
Kendini niye böyle şeylere sokuyorsun
Shit,
ya?
boss.
Of course he's racist. Look at how fat he is.
Unless you had questions,
No,
we should
no.
get some air.
You got shredded to pieces there.
Ay ay. Okey. Okey. Beyazdı nasıl olsa bir denedik. Şununla da bir konuşalım.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Gerçek adını öğrendik de ondan dolayı.
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here.
You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Bir.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that a man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
Sen ne diyorsun?
Evet ki olabilir.
I represent the union and these men here. Don't
A very minor victory.
Aynen. Ufak bir zafer oldu. Oy. Bir kere daha bir denesem acaba?
I suggest
You caught her off guard.
you are not here.
You set the... A man like Easy Leo could have said anything.
Bence bu sefer
Do
bu.
not be restrained, sire.
Yoksa şu şey.
Hatta 4.
Evet.
He said no such thing.
Calm down, everyone.
Dirty tactics, officer.
Bir daha.
Ya ilerleyebilirsin. 3 ya da 4 diyebilirsin.
What you want
Bunları
is of
konuştum
no
ya hep.
significance.
Aa konuştun mu sen?
I've got nothing to say to you. Aggressive?
So you were spying. We've talked to Evar Claire.
Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Get sober. Do your job. I suggest
You caught her off guard.
you are not here.
You set the
Ben bir
pace
kere
and
daha
the topic
denemek
of these.
istiyorum
A
da.
man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be...
I am a legal counsel.
A very minor victory.
Bir şey çıkmayacak bundan ya. Of of. Otorite kurmamız lazım. Oy oy oy oy. Peki. Peki. O zaman ne yapalım? Kadının sürücünün kimliğini ve kamyonun yerini öğrenemedik ya. Cesedi de inceleyemiyoruz. Açılmadı değil mi o? Açılmış adam yok. Polis kemerimizi... tuhaf kapılar var. Bakayım, kimse bilmiyor. Yok, kendiniz Joyce'a gidip bir şeyleri söylüyorum. Başka çünkü şu an
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Word has traveled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not...
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Acaba o terasta sigara içen kadın mı bunlar için gözlemleme yapıyor?
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Bu baltı ne ya öyle?
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for...
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope...
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. How could I stop you? Are we not human?
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Aynen.
Oh. That's so...
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. When I said, be wacky, I didn't mean wildly, grossly irresponsible and damaging to the art.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of it.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
İki.
Did he now? Well.
Perhaps he is.
Buna sırayla gideyim ya şöyle.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the... which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it? Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike. And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already
Her
are.
şeyi anlatacak mısın?
What else?
Her şeyi anlatayım, her şeyi gel anlat dedi bana.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was...
My liege, this woman has half convinced herself already. All it would take is a little nudge.
2 diyorum. Tam olarak anlamadım. Tam çözemedim bunu. Yanlış anladı galiba. Bence söylemeyelim mi?
Bilemedim.
Zaten bulunamaz.
Tamam, sen nasıl istersen öyle yap.
2 dedim ya.
Oh my.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you...
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences
Yani
beyond our
çok
line of sight.
anlattım patlattım diye her şeyi.
Evet. Peki doğru. Pardon. Okay. Paylaşmasam mıydım? Paylaşmasaydım da
Ya bir tık fazla, her şeyi çok
bir tık fazla söyledim değil mi? Peki bunu söyleyeyim mi? Bunu biliyor galiba zaten.
Bilmiyorum ya, biraz.
Söyledim gitti ya.
The company did not send
balık yan gider.
mercenaries after the Union. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's...
Let's keep it that way, she means to add. But look who's defensive suddenly.
Biraz daha mı sıkıştırsam?
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am.
That is only fair. Well, I hope it yields something. Otherwise you'll have opened that door for naught. Anything else? I wouldn't have taken Everart for a saber rattler.
No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse. In secret, of course.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in...
Of course, politics is showmanship. He is constantly performing for us. And lying.
There's always that risk, ma'am. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I'll think it over, Detective.
This gave her pause. She's pensive, suddenly. Have I underestimated the unions for...
What you've said is quite enough.
Hear that, hero? Feels good, doesn't it? You should
Ya
relay
moralimiz
confidential
arttı.
information more often.
Hiç fulldü zaten. Okey, zarfı söylemiyorum o zaman kadına. İyice rezillik
Of
çıkmasın
course,
yani.
Detective. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
O görevi yapsaydın. İmza.
O görev
Karşı
karşı tarafta.
Doğru.
Haritaya bakayım. Ayna var. Niye bozuk ya? Bir duvarı, bir tane daha ayna, 2 tane ayna var. Harita duvarı dediği acaba şu kitapçının arkasında bulduğumuz kapanmış yerlerle alakalı bir durum mu? Orada bir tane harita duvarı gibi bir şey vardı ya. Acaba onu mu kastediyor?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in
Frekansız
blue
sobaymış
and red. The
bu.
whole thing resembles Kadran. Your flashlight slides over and
Korkunç
pokes
proje
some of the writing.
tahtasıymış bu da.
Yes?
This orange machine is dead still. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get. If you want to try again, then you
Equip the pry bar.
This orange machine is dead still. It has
Levyeyi alsak da tekrar da deneyemiyoruz ya. Bunun fişini çektim. Buzlar çok kaygan geliyor dedi. Ondan fişini çektim ben de. Bir de öyle deneyeyim dedim.
İyi yaptın. Zaten ilk başta da buzlar çok sıkıştırmış diyordu. O yüzden söyledim hani çeksek mi, biraz beklesek mi diye.
Bu arada o konuştuğumuz Joyce dedi ki şehrin yüksek bir yerinden bizi izliyor olabilirler dedi. Sanırım bu Edward için çalışıyor. Edward yani neyse işte.
Edward.
there. He still is, looking right.
Çocuk sıkılmış.
Cesedin yanına gidince çocuk çömeliyor.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Bu da şey. Yani konusuna hiçbir şey sormak istemiyorum ya. Yani normalde sorarım da sana hakikaten hiçbir şey sormak istemiyorum yani. Burayı da açamıyorum.
Ben yapabileceğim bir şey yok galiba.
Her şey kilitli şu an.
9'da adamla görüşeceksin.
Aynen 9'da adamla görüşeceğim.
Karaoke için neye ihtiyacın varmış ya? Çok
Kederli bir şarkı kaseti. Şu acaba ikinci elcide
kaset
bulabilir
gibi bir
miyim?
şey bizim karşımıza çıkmamış mıydı ya?
Nerede? Hatırlayamadım. Veya şu aşağıdaki dayı satıyor mudur o tarz bir şey? Yoksa sadece kıyafet mi satıyor ya?
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Başka kutu olamaz.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show.
Vay 50.000'miş ama bayağı iyi veriyor bak. Tip kız el göz koordinasyonu veriyor.
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. That's right, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy. Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Very cool.
Belki bir şey çıkar diye bastım da. Bir şey çıkmadı. Burada çöp konteyneri varmış. Bunu nasıl kaçırmışım? Paradır bunlar.
Hello again. How can I help you?
A typical Martinaise'de streetlight sits among assorted floor.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Lamba mı atıyor?
Yok.
Hey, I don't know.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber, harmon.
O kadar önemli değil. Karşına çıkarsa bakarsın. Ben bir tane yapacak bir şey bulur muyuz diye.
Aynen ben de ondan baktım da bulamadım. Şununla konuşuluyor muydu?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Okey. Bölümü birazcık erken bitirelim ya. Tam olarak çözemedim ne yapacağımı. Yoksa yukarıya çıkıp bir de odama bakayım.
Ne için?
Bilmem. Belki bir şeye denk gelirim diye.
Okuyacağım falan bir şeyler varsa umarım benim zaman geçer.
Olabilir.
On the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
Büyüleyici işler işte burada gerçekleşiyor.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Yani.
I have no idea what that means.
This fan has it been consigned there as punishment?
Kravatımı bile alamıyorum.
The bed is still cold from the... A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Bunlar da kilitli. Okay. Acaba bazı sınamaları açabilmek için onlara puan mı vermek lazım? Mesela burada işbirliğine mi puan vermek lazım? İşte bir süre sonra mı açılacak? Neyse.
amcaların yanına gitmek istiyorsan git ya da erken bitir. Sonra biraz zamanın geçmesini bekleyip akşam Damla konuşarak başlarsın. Sonra da zaten köprü onarılırsa devam eder.
Aynen. Amcanın yanına gideyim o zaman.
Yapacak mısın? Yapacaksan git. Bir 5 dakikadır boş geziyoruz çünkü.
Evet, yapacağım
Hatta
ben.
5 dakikadan fazladır.
Aynen farkındayım çünkü yani birazcık kilitlendim oyunda.
Kesin şimdi mi yapıyorsun?
Yapayım ya.
Yap peki.
Can you please? Honey, you are the angriest man in the world.
Ne yaptık acaba? Allah. Öyle bir atış
This
yok ya.
felt wrong. Wrong like
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw. What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass? Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Benim bekçi kulübesini bulduk. Ha, önce cinayeti soralım ya.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinaise'de, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our...
he doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Siyaset tartışsan daha iyi. Oo, siyaset tartışayım mı?
Kötü bir cümle ama değil.
Evet, kötü bir cümle ama.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative
Bravo.
duties.
Aman tanrım. İki.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain
Ha, bu
more
herifte şey
challenging
çıktı
tasks.
işte.
Don't you, officer?
Hayır.
Ya. Bu konulara girdik. İyice şey yapıyor.
Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Okay.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and...
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
İki.
She is nobody. This is none of your concern.
The lady is Jean-Marie.
Oo, gizli görev
And
aldım.
she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Gizli görev tamamlandı hatta. Bir değil mi?
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last...
Yes. It's not actually an issue.
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individual.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the royal carabineer's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Hangisini diyeyim ya? Çok kararsız kaldım. 4 mü desem? Yoksa 5 mi? Dört dedim hadi.
Yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. No. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Burayı bombalardım, birazcık yanlış olur.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generation.
Martinaise'de was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinaise'de they keep as a monument. And now the Union such...
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances around.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Okay, bir fikir sunuluyor. İki.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's... This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything. Damn Frisell. He was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. A true king in both blood and mind. Let Revachol before.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already?
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's bowls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
%8 mi? Gerçi soğukkanlılık. Soğukkanlılık. Hiçbir şey vermiyor. Soğukkanlılık zaten bir tane giymişim bile.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen, Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy.
Motor.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a red.
Görünmeyen ölçtü meselesi. Bunu yapınca acaba soğukkanlılık mı verecek? Soğukkanlılıktan aldık ya bunu. Yapsak mı ekstra bunu açıp? Şu an açabiliriz.
Şu an bence
Ona harcamam diyorsun.
bilemedim ama
Şu bitsin de öyle bakarız olmazsa. Şu an bir puanımız daha var. Şu amcanınkini bir deneyeyim. Beyaz zaten o.
tamam.
Beyaza
Vigilance
döndük.
officer, what can this old Carabineer do for you?
Şunu da bir konuşayım.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. At the best.
a superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his. A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's
Don't get started on that again.
The Carabineer doesn't reply, but no one and nothing can change this man's mind.
right.
All you observe.
Biliyorduk
This is
zaten.
the uniform of the Roy.
Don't you mean Frisell the fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven. Although he was a
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Zarlar yok ediyor bizi ya. Peki. O zaman ay bu bölümden de bu kadarlık diyeyim. Birazcık gezindik ortalarda ama yani burada bir şey var ya. Şu adam gibi adamlara layık değil mi olsa toplar. Aman tanrım, bunu da bitirdiğimiz iyi oldu. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Elysium'un devamı gelecek. Oynatma listesi burada çıktı. Oradan Elysium'un bütün bölümlerini izleyebilirsiniz. Kanala abone olun, güzel yorumlar yazın, videoyu beğenin. Tekrar teşekkürler. Haydi bay bay.